What time of the day and week is it best to publish content online? That's what I figured out by interviewing some of the most predominant journalists in San Francisco. I'm Sarah Austin, and this is Pop 17. As far as being on Twitter, what is the best time to tweet to get the most retweet and pick up on your Twitter tweets?
I've found that it's kind of in the morning, around, maybe 8 o'clock Pacific time, 9 o'clock Pacific time, so the East Coast is already up and they're in the middle of the workday, and then the West Coast is kind of just getting started.
Between 7 and 8 in the morning, and then possibly between, I would say, 6 and 7 at night, because I commute. And I have an hour-long commute. I'm on a bus or I'm on the ferry, and so I'm just sitting there catching up on emails, but never send a press release, always a personal note. I'm better at responding to personal notes versus reading a long PR pitch.
I would rather it be pitched. I think the best time to pitch people is if you follow the way direct mail works. Your best time to pitch people, to be honest about it, is Wednesday morning. That's when there's, generally speaking, no activity.
As a reporter, I'm always open to pitches, but the fact is, you know what, a Sunday pitch, that is a Sunday story, I think can benefit great.
We publish most stories during the normal work hours, especially like 9 to 6, but really there's a lot of competition for news at that time. So if you're a startup and you're trying to get stories, our suggestion is to try us on weekends and sometimes later at night. You have the best shot at that time to really get coverage, because very little major news breaks at that time, and that's a perfect opportunity to pitch Mashable people when we're trying to find stories to fill the weekend slots. First thing in the morning, as I'm trying to catch up, I'm more apt to commenting on stories that I see out there or whatever, and also at the end of the day.
Well, I'm the last in, first out guy, so the last thing that comes in is the first thing I look at. So you want to pitch as close to deadline as possible. I would say, though, email is the best way to get started.
For us, Sunday nights, 11 o'clock, is traditionally the most watched newscast with the worst news.
One of the most shared stories I wrote for Mashable was Starbucks related. So it had less to do with the time of day and more with content. People love Starbucks, and Starbucks has a huge fan base on Facebook, so it got heavily shared.
I'm good with Facebook better now than with email. Maybe it's because it's in bold print when it comes to my phone, but no, there's not a magical time for me. What is magical are headlines that says what it is in very few words. Think about a tweet. That's about the amount of time I have to look at an email. So
I get fewer emails on the weekends, and if there's a personal note that says, hey, I hope your weekend's going great, just wanted to give you a heads up on a new product that we have coming out on Monday, would you mind checking it out? I'll be more apt to actually responding and saying, sure, why not? Or, you know what, try again next time. But at least you'll get a response because I have fewer to respond to over the weekend.
So there you have it. Personally, Sundays are great for me to publish my videos. I always get more views when I publish on Sunday evenings. So for all you video bloggers out there, take note. And you can check out my live show on JustinTV/Pop17 and Pop17 on Twitter and Facebook. I'm Sarah Austin, and I will chat with you then.